You're tuned into Visions, a business and community affairs program designed to encourage and promote entrepreneurship in Central Alabama.
Thanks for tuning in to another edition of Vision. Cedric Varner, excited about our guest today and our topic. Today we're speaking with Bruce Crawford, who is the market CEO for BBVA Compass, and we're very excited to get a chance to talk with him about his financial institution. But more importantly, Bruce, you are the 2016 chairman of the Montgomery Area Chamber of Commerce.
That is correct.
Welcome to the program.
Thank you so much, Cedric. I appreciate the opportunity to join you.
Great, great. Well, of course, you know, you and I have been knowing each other for a long time, and so thanks for getting the chance to, or for taking the time to come out and see us. A lot of people don't know exactly what the chamber does. So you're here to share that with us. So that people who may be kind of new to the concept can just kind of get up to speed, and then those who are already familiar can just get a little bit more information. But first question is going to be, what is the overall vision and purpose of the chamber?
Well, and Cedric, I'm asked that particular question quite often. You know, what all does the Chamber of Commerce do? Mm-hmm. And I always like to start out with basically the chamber rests on two separate pillars, as I see it. One is working to improve the quality of life for the citizens of Montgomery and the River region. The other pillar being economic development to provide jobs and opportunities for those citizens. Mm. So that is sort of the overall purpose of the Chamber of Commerce. Mm-hmm. Now, underneath that, very much unlike other chambers that I'm aware of, the Chamber of Commerce in Montgomery has many different functions that fall under those two pillars. Mm-hmm. For example, economic development. Mm-hmm. With Maxwell Air Force Base, with Maxwell Gunner being here, military affairs, we have a separate division for that. Mm-hmm. Convention and Visitors Bureau. Mm-hmm. Is under that. We actually share an employee the chamber does with the Montgomery Regional Airport. That's purpose is to provide marketing for the airport, along with small business development. So there are many functions that the Montgomery Area Chamber of Commerce covers in this particular market.
Really good, really good. When you talk about economic development and to provide jobs and opportunities, you know, how I have people, you know, when I see people out in the community, they want to know, how does the chamber do that?
Well, we are very blessed and fortunate to have a teamwork of not only the Chamber of Commerce, but our elected officials with the city, Mayor Strange, with our county commission chairman Elton Dean, and of course the city council, right, the county commissioners, as well as our business leaders and our civic leaders, all share that same vision of economic development, which creates jobs, which again, it's circular, improves the quality of life. Yeah. So we're very fortunate to have that chemistry and the shared focus among those groups. Yeah,
very good, very good. Well, you know, when we talk about economic development, you've got manufacturing, and that's certainly a hot topic and one of those job generating endeavors. And so how does the manufacturing industry work in relation to economic development and the chamber?
Well, that typically is what you think of as you talk about economic development is the manufacturing. And for years, being the state capital, being the home of Maxwell Gunner, we were not that heavily weighted towards the manufacturing sector. We had manufacturing, but we were not weighted, so heavily in that regard. Along comes Hyundai several years ago, which was truly a blessing to our community, and along with Hyundai came the Hyundai suppliers, and the Hyundai suppliers to the suppliers.
That's right.
And the suppliers to the suppliers to the suppliers. That's right. And so that's how you grow the economy. And with that, I love the phrase that a rising tide floats all boats. And certainly when you have that type of economic activity, your restaurants do well, your home sales do well, your convenience stores, your churches, the other areas, tend to do well. So it's very, very important. As we look forward, we are always interested in manufacturing, but it's also some focus on diversifying the economic base to include other areas such as corporate headquarters. We would love to be able to recruit on a consistent basis corporate headquarters. And then with the early 2016 announcement of the cyber exchange, which was again a fantastic partnership between Dr. Bronner and the Retirement Systems of Alabama, Maxwell Gunner with General Quast, the mayor with the city, and the county commission chairman with the county, along with business leaders, came forward with the Internet Exchange, which truly represents a significant economic development opportunity for us as a community. And again, it diversifies our base. So we're really, really excited about that.
And speaking of cyber and the Internet Exchange, of course, I'm not a cyber internet kind of guy, but but as I understand it, really the increased speed really represents opportunities for companies and organizations that really want to do business in this region.
That's absolutely correct. And we're still in the we're probably a little past the infancy stage, but that is moving along quickly. And what that does is allows us to attract the more millennial crowd to our community. Hopefully be able to attract back to our community some of the young people who have moved off to college and then beyond, to get them back into our community. And to do that, again, it's all circular. We need to be able to attract that particular group by coming in and improving some of the areas of our city as it relates to the more leisure, the more recreational, the more entertainment side of our community.
Yeah, and the millennial community, they are connected to the internet all the time. They don't shut down, and they kind of judge you based on your ability to adapt to their needs as it relates to technology.
That's
so that's what we're trying to do with the cyber.
No doubt about it. Absolutely.
Okay, see, we're growing. I'm learning. Get there. But now, military affairs. I want to jump to something that's happening currently right now. I went by the Air Force Technology and Cyber Strategies Conference. It was packed house. And so AFITC, I believe it's called, and so that's the return of something that was going on a few years back.
Very, very exciting to have the AFITC conference back in Montgomery. It kicked off earlier this week. And the last count I had was somewhere around 3,100 participants, which did not include the approximate 100 plus vendors. So there you have quite a few people who have come into our city to take advantage of that conference. Obviously, it's put on by the Air Force, and we're fortunate to get it back this particular year. And as I understand, there are plans made for next year as well. So we're really, really excited about it. As you can imagine, the restaurants, the hotels, the taxis, the Ubers, the bars, whatever, really, really enjoy opportunities when we can attract that kind of an attendance into our community, which ties back really into our convention and visitors area of the chamber.
Yeah, now that's really an example of economic development. I saw that it's timely that I guess the details of the Uber contract got worked out, just in time for the conference coming to town.
So so far as the airport is concerned, so that got worked out just in time, and I'm sure they took took full advantage of the opportunity at
Yeah.
the airport.
Yeah. Well, you know, I did spend a little time in the Air Force, but there's been a long history of a relationship between the Air Force and the city of Montgomery.
There has, and in particular the Chamber of Commerce,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll give just a very brief history lesson that I'm sure you're aware of, but the viewers may not be fully aware of this. The Chamber and the Air Force go back a long, long way, and it probably dates back to the early 1900s when the then Chamber Chairman Fred Ball and a number of other business leaders attracted Wilbur Wright into our community to locate his first commercial school of flight. And the Chamber actually raised the money to build a hangar for Wright's school.
Wow.
And that particular area was west of downtown Montgomery along the Alabama River, and later became Maxwell Air Force Base.
Yes.
And the relationship with the Chamber and the city and the county and the citizens have grown since that time. So we're really excited, you know, about that particular history.
And it's been a long-standing relationship, and as it relates to that relationship, now there's the 2016 Altus Award.
That's correct. Yes.
That the city received, meaning that it is a top Air Force city.
That is correct.
Okay.
It's the Altus Award, named for the Altus, Oklahoma Chamber of Commerce, who awards that particular award annually.
Okay.
And it does go to the top Air Force city in the nation, and we're extremely excited to have received it at the first part of 2016. And I'll tell you, the chamber and the city and the county accepted that award, but really that is truly a citizens award.
That's good.
The way the citizens of our community embrace Maxwell Gunner and the men and women that wear the Air Force uniform is just absolutely incredible. And of course that parlays on to our other military members as well, but in this particular case it was the Air Force.
Excellent.
So we're excited about that, and again, although it rests, I believe it's at City Hall right now. It is truly the Citizens Award for their support of Maxwell.
Excellent. Well, Bruce, I hate to say that we've got about 30 seconds left, but one of the other things the Chamber does quickly is education, and it's got the Impact Career Academy that's going up now. It's up now.
It's up and running. It opened this school year, and Impact is the career technology side of school, and as we start looking towards...
Okay, and hold that point. We're going to have to invite you back because we got to go. Right?
Okay, all right, I'll hold that.
Yeah, hold that. Thanks for coming, Bruce. We appreciate it.